Well, it's the question on the minds of every Ghanaian, but are we really returning to the dark days of doomsday? Well, that's the question on the minds of, Ghanaians as they question the reason behind the recent sporadic power outages in parts of the country. Now, the minority in Parliament says the situation is as a result of a 500 megawatt shortfall, which was caused by the non-payment of the gas supply through the West Africa gas pipelines. Ranking member on the Mines and Energy Committee, John Chinapor, fears a load-shedding exercise is imminent. We'll hear from him shortly. First, let's take you to the streets of Kumasi, where residents are raising concerns about the adverse impact of power cuts to their businesses. Na Yao Boachi Yadom has more in this report.
Quite recently, there has been frequent power cuts across the country. Today, we took to the streets of Kumasi to ask residents what is the power situation in their area.
I
really do experience the power cuts. It's affecting us. They should work on it for us.
Say na how say na I there abana no mumbe better than say umbe din ente ho hwe
how we won bebre ni say omo nhyeda emma wo mre se bia say ye kan chire o se bia omo the time to go bia ba se bia Tuesday bia Wednesday bia na Thursday bia e bedum na mre se ye kodure mre se.
The unfortunate thing is that they don't give us prior notice before the light goes off. We have electrical gadgets which do get affected by the power outage. Our children are home and they need the light for their assignments.
Well, let's say I will buy it. Can I know a call for? Want to me cry and shut them. Now to me so imagine I want so.
The light goes off and they turn it back on when we are far asleep. It's very worrying. We are unable to work when it goes off. Sometimes it goes off when we least expected it.
Now, they are doing and as I had it. I be a material at Taba, even in regular crumbs. I do know. Bear 4 days, I said. We keep be a woman about 3 times. No times on the doom, no one country. Maybe I know what down so. Oh, I have a trying to find. Neco, the Sassam class will be a school best studies and you bring out. Oh, just so more, so Baby Dumuna. On Baby Doom, country, near Woody.
Even yesterday, it went off in my area. They don't give us any notice before it goes off. They should let us know before they switch it off.
Sabe munya hosufa so no kra no mufa ni die bia maye mo ba mu beduna monka mudun su wi ambeso so a ese maka bibia kire amaya koma ba fom so a monye ntian de misrama omunya ho adwuma maye.
So these are the responses of residents living in Kumasi. They want government to ensure a stable electricity or give prior notice before these frequent power cuts. For Joy News, my name is Nana Boachi Yadom, Kumasi.
Our ranking member of the Mines and Energy Committee, John Chinapor, fears a load-shedding exercise is imminent. Here's why.
Indeed, we are in this terrible situation, not because of an emergency, not because of an unforeseen situation or occurrence, but largely due to non-payment for gas supplied through the West African gas pipeline. Government was cautioned, government knew about it, there were several reminders, and indeed, even before the turn of the pipeline, government was informed. Unfortunately, the Ministry of Finance has failed to honor the promise made to WAPCO, which has culminated in the shutdown of the pipeline, resulting in about 500 megawatts of load shedding during peak and also shedding about 300 during off-peak hours. As a matter of urgency, government must pay this money. Failure to do so, I'm afraid to announce that load shedding would continue into the coming days. This is avoidable, this is preventable, and government must put its acts together and deal with the situation head on.
And now the General Transport, Petroleum and Chemical Workers of TUC, the group is demanding the removal of 3 members from the Tema Oil Refinery Board for what they describe as the issue of ineptitude. According to the Workers Union, Leon Kenden Apenti, Edith Sapara Grant and also David Adomako are all the architects of the mess surrounding the Torrentco deal partnership. The group wants President Akufo-Addo to, as a matter of urgency, relieve these persons from their posts to ensure the smooth running of the Tema Oil Refinery. Bernard Owusu is the chairperson of the Workers Union, joins us with more on this. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. First of all, help us understand what the situation is there.
Good afternoon, and thank you for having me on your show. First of all, let me wish your cherished viewers a happy new year and a prosperous year ahead of us. For about 2 months ago, we, as the General Transport, Petroleum and Chemical Workers Union, we have been on the news in regards to Tema Oil Refinery, the activities of Torrentco and its group of companies. Tema Oil Refinery wanted to have an investor who would like to bring in a lot of investment into TOR, but TOR has challenges of getting crude oil and other maintenance issues and some debts in their books. And the board of TOR, led by Mr. Adomako, who is the chairman of the board, initiated a move to get a company, a strategic partner called Torrentco Asset Management. And as the union, we had our own research and our own.
Yeah, as we speak now, we do know that, of course, the Office of the Special Prosecutor is, carrying out some investigations into the matter. The contract is on suspension. Why then won't you wait for the outcome of this investigation?
First of all, we are the same group that wrote to the Office of the Special Prosecutor to investigate this, brouhaha. And as we speak, the Office of the Special Prosecutor have asked that they suspend whatever they are doing. And we are saying that these 3 individuals cannot be at the office whilst these investigations being carried on, simply because this group of individuals are the people who are behind this mess, and we think that.
Yeah, and these are claims. These are claims you're putting out without evidence. The Office of the Special Prosecutor, perhaps if he finds it necessary, might come up with all of these details through his investigation. You're not the only group that petitioned the OSP. The OSP makes no mention of your group in terms of carrying out his investigations. So why not allow the system to run and we find out what the outcome will be?
We have confidence in the system. All that we are demanding is that the 3 board members should be removed from office so that the board, or the management of TOR, will have a free hand to handle the affairs of the refinery. Because as we speak, these 3 board members are micromanaging the refinery. And whilst
you have evidence to back yes, what you're saying now, sir?
We have evidence.
What's the evidence, sir? What's the evidence, sir?
Our evidence is that these 3 board members are the three people who are running the affairs of the refinery.
I'm asking you a very direct question, sir. What's the evidence? What's the evidence that these board members are, in your words, micromanaging the company?
There are documentary evidence, there are correspondence, there are emails that are referred to them. Instead of referring those emails to the managing director of the company, they are referred to them, the board and these three individuals that we are making reference to. So all that we are asking is that these three people should step aside while the 4 or the 5 staff who are part of the group that form the Tema Trust Fund, the Tor Trust Fund, that holds 20% shares in the this Torenco, Torenco and Tema Energy Processing Company deal should also be asked to leave the refinery for us to have a very peaceful coexistence.
Invariably, you're asking everyone to leave.
We are not asking everyone to leave, but we are asking the 5 individuals who have gone on their own to form this Tor Charity Trust Fund. In any case, my brother, how can you be a worker of a company and you go and form a company to come and take over a company that you are working with? It's not right. And we think that their presence there is not right. And they should be asked to step aside with the board for a proper, running of the place.
All right, thank you for spending some time with us, Bernardo.